Okay. Those are our employees clapping for you. Nice. Little standing I'll open this by saying I think it's been well said. We thought the guy in the middle here had some kind of once in every now and then talent we couldn't pass on. I'll say this: he's joining a heck of a group of running backs. Starting with Chase, Isaiah, the roles they play, Benny, Zach. I mean, Trey Mason was an explosive player as a rookie and still one of our explosive players. So he's going to join a backfield that I got to give those guys credit because they're a good crew, and he's only going to add to us. Cool being a lifetime Eric Dickerson fan. He was my favorite pro football player. And to have Eric call and want to chat with Todd Gurley, that kind of connects us all. Growing up in Alabama, Eric Dickerson was my favorite player. So. And then I think lastly, before I transition to coach, I think it's fitting that as another successful head coach said last night, John Gruden said that, Jeff Fisher's at his best when he's got a team that's going to run the football. So it's fitting that Coach Fish is the guy who kind of, saved the running back, brought him back to the first round. So with that, I'll pass to Coach Fisher.
Well, I appreciate it. We're currently trying to get in touch with Eric because we want to see if his jersey number is available because we don't have – are you like 35? How's that? No, right? No, 41?
43.
Put up 40 on, you're going to get slow,
Yeah.
So we're trying to find a jersey number for him, but – we had a really good visit, got to meet his folks this morning, and, our purpose obviously is to, create an opportunity for you guys to ask him questions. He got to meet with, Reggie, our head trainer. We'll be able to visit with our doc here, when we're done here. And so we're in good shape, ready to go, have a plan. So happy to introduce Todd Gurley to you all. So any questions?
Todd, what can you say about the conversation you had with Eric Dickerson? What did he tell you? What do you have to say?
First off, I just want to thank, Coach Fisher, Les, and Mr. Kroenke for drafting me. But, I got a chance to talk to Eric earlier today, and he just congratulated me and, told me if I needed anything, feel free to contact him.
How does it feel to be part of this organization? Had a great history, tradition of running backs. Jerome Bettis, Steven Jackson, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson, of course. How does it feel to be potentially the next in line there?
It feels great. It motivates you to aim high, reach your goals, and just you pick their brain, and just motivation, and just try to come in and fit in somewhere, and do the best you can.
Okay, you're picked by the Rams. Take us through what have the last, I guess, maybe 15, 16 hours been. You're picked from the Rams till now.
Get picked, and then after that you do a lot of media after the draft. So I was up there in Chicago, so you do about an hour and a half worth of media, just going around and get ready at night, pack your stuff up, and head here. So I've been here since about 10 this morning, and visiting with everyone.
Did you get much sleep last night?
Nah, probably a couple hours.
What is it like, when you're in the green room? What's your mindset like when you're kind of waiting there for your name to be called?
Oh, you just waiting, trying to stay relaxed, just trying to, I'm a funny guy, so I like to, just tell a couple jokes and just make sure everybody keep their spirits high and just wait on that phone call for sure.
You got a good joke?
Well, when I was in the green room, I had my phone on me and I was like, dang, man, maybe I got bad service in here because ain't no teams calling me right now, so.
Did you ask somebody to call you? Like in the room?
Nah, I didn't. Actually, somebody did call me from back home, and I was like, don't ever call my phone again.
Not on this night, right?
Yeah, not on this night.
What have these last 5 months been like, just going through that whole rehab process?
Oh, it's been fun. It's been a little slow, but, it's been a fun process, just visiting teams and combine and, just working out, rehabbing, and, it's finally here. I'm a Ram, and I'm just happy to be where I'm at today.
I had one problem with the rehab process when he sent that Instagram picture out of him on that treadmill. That was the only thing I didn't like about the process. It was for selfish reasons.
Just wanted to show my speed off.
So now you've got to obviously get used to a new trainer, to the Rams team doctors. How do you think that process will go?
Oh, it'll go fine. You know, I got a chance to talk to the trainer earlier today, and you know, we'll create a plan and go on for that, and hopefully everything start going good.
From the time that you were a little kid until now, who's been the biggest influence on your football career? Is it a coach, family member?
Just my family just motivate me to do better and be active in sports and just get better every day, and especially NFL players that I watched growing up and wanting to be like them and finally feel good to reach your dream.
When did you know that this is what you wanted to do right forward?
Oh, I knew this since I was young, around about 5 years old. I always watched the NFL, grew up a big football fan, played football every year, and I knew I wanted to do this since day one, and this dream has finally been accomplished.
So what, you're like in kindergarten and you're like,
I started playing football when I was like 5 years old, so I was like, man, I want to be in the NFL. You just see guys.
You know how it is in Pee Wee football. They usually find the guy who can run the ball the best and toss him the ball every single play.
Were you in like Pop Warner?
Yeah, Pop Warner. Yeah, Pop
They have
Warner.
like a 5 and under?
Yeah, like 5'7", like 6'8", 9'11", yeah. So
Mom and Dad are laughing over there, so.
Did you score a couple, 3 touchdowns back then?
yeah, I used to score at will. It was kind of easy back then. It was easy.
Les mentioned the kind of the idea of save the running back. The last first-round pick by the Rams as a running back was Steven Jackson, who started this kind of save the running back campaign. Do you view yourself, not that the future of the position weighs on what you do, but do you view yourself as the kind of guy who can be that bell cow back that maybe you don't see a lot of anymore in the league?
Yes, I mean that's what the position is for. Being at Georgia, we ran the ball a lot with our pro style offense, and like I said, I just look forward to coming in here, working hard, and just fitting in and getting in the rotation.
Are you familiar with Steven at all? Did you watch him growing up? Have you spoken to him before?
Yeah, no, I never spoken to him, but I definitely know the history of SJ.
Being a fan of the game and watching it, Adrian Peterson, of course, went through his ACL. Did you take that and use that as motivation for how he was able to come back from that?
Yeah, you definitely use that as motivation. Never try to compare yourself to no one else, but when you're having those down days, you just use that as motivation and try to get back as quick as possible, but safely.
How tough is the rehab process? A lot of players say, especially with knees, that early part when you're depressed about the injury, and then it's really a grind, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a grind. It's kind of really, you can't really miss any time with the injury. But, the biggest thing is just being patient, and, you just want to just keep moving forward and doing other stuff, but just being patient.
Are you past the worst part, would you say, or do you know?
Man, I hope I am, so.
Your coach always says one of the biggest things.
I'll have an injury report for you on Wednesday, the first regular season game. So, yes, the 9th, yes, before the opener.
Your coach always says one of the biggest adjustments for a rookie running back is playing without the ball. How comfortable are you in terms of pass blocking, running routes, all those parts?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the biggest thing for, a young running back coming into the league is, pass protection, protecting that quarterback because, you're not going to play unless you protect the quarterback. So, it's a want-to thing. I definitely have the ability. So you just got to get out there and stick your head and block.
So what's your pass catching abilities? How would you describe them?
I think it's pretty decent. I get a lot better on it, but I think I'm pretty good at it. It's a lot of work to improve on, but I can catch the ball for sure.
He was more humble on that statement than he was about his Pee Wee days.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do you think of his ability in that regard, playing without the ball? What did you see on tape?
Well, I mean, he understands their offense, and their offense is, from a certain aspect, it's a little more tilted towards the things that we do from a distribution standpoint. In the pass game, where he needs to get to some place, he needs to get there quick, and then he's got the awareness to make the catch, and he can catch, and not concerned about protection. I mean, it's going to take. He's got the athletic ability to do it. It's just like anything else. It's just know who you're responsible for.
Jeff, it was mentioned yesterday how a guy of his talent can help everyone else get better. Obviously, there's a lot of concentration on the offensive line, but talk generally what you've seen, how sometimes an excellent back can make a line look better.
Well, you know, you're talking about a number of issues. One is keeping the chains moving, creating first downs, converting third down in shorts, which he's obviously very, very good at. But, you know, it's the explosive plays and the field position changes that, you know, I think were, from a defensive standpoint, those are the problems that are created. You can imagine in a run-oriented play-action passing game with the talent level that we have outside, when he's receives a check down at 4 yards across the line of scrimmage, there's going to be some problems for defenses. So it just kind of makes everybody on offense better.
Todd, you average something like 3.9 yards per carry after contact. There are running backs who don't average that normally. What is the key to getting yards after contact? How are you able to succeed in that?
Just practice habits, you know, just practicing those things and, you know, kind of finishing your runs, you know, during practice and, you know, just running hard.
Did you meet any other players today? Or?
Yeah, I got a chance to meet a few guys, but I've been basically, you know, with the coaches all day.
Have you talked to Ogletree since?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, he came to see me, so, yeah, I got a chance to see him.
Anything else?
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll take a quick picture with Coach Les and Todd Jersey. We'll be good.
Todd wants you to keep it waist and above if you can. Here, put some chairs in here.
Okay, right here. There we go. Good. All right, if you guys can just let the TV cameras get a quick shot.